didn't want anybody to hear. And then she told me the stuff about Edie. That was the next, that was Thursday because we were putting on our makeup. You came in there, but then you finished or you left. And she was like, yeah, and why would I? That's why I'm mad because Danielle, she backdoored me and we had just made a deal. And she was like, and nobody's going to get rid of Edie. She was like, think about it. She was like, everybody wants to be sitting next to him.
I don't want to give him that opportunity.
Me neither. And I'm like, well, Jen, why would somebody just want to give him the possibility of $50,000, let alone $500? I'm like, nobody wants to. She was like, okay, you'll see. Like alluding to the fact that he and Edie, Eric and Edie had something going on, and just it's nothing. You can't rule out really anything, but it's how much do you want to believe it? I don't know. Oh, she was saying the biggest mistake she made in the game was voting Dustin out. That's what she did say. And she shouldn't have gone with that. But she was like, what else was I supposed to do because the votes were already there? Which I didn't know how that made sense because I didn't have time to go through it in my mind. But she was like, I just did it.
No, for her, I wouldn't say that was her biggest mistake in the game. I'd say her biggest mistake in the game was keeping AD. Because then she went up the next week.
Yeah. She didn't say anything about Zach. She didn't say anything about you other than the fact that you and Eric, y'all are in something, and y'all are going to the Final Four with Danielle and Edie. I was like, okay. Which, like I said, you can't rule stuff out, but at the same time, I don't know. I just keep going back to what, what you said. Like, no, I don't want to give them that chance. But this is when you were HoH then. But I keep going back to that. And then with Eric, I just keep going back to, he said he wants the end to be, he wants to be standing there with good people. Like, that keeps ringing out in my mind. Like, so, I just keep thinking about that. And she didn't badmouth you at all, though.
That's nice, because I felt like she was trying to take some jabs at me, like, just like with some things she was saying, like, before she was leaving, nothing big or anything.
Yeah, no, she didn't say
Don't start
anything.
with me now, Jen.
Right.
I'm not even gonna fight with you, you're leaving.
No, she didn't say anything about you.
I was like, I haven't done anything to you in this house. I've been nothing but nice to you.
That's true. And you were the one that tried to talk to her when she was having her moment. You were out there. That was just crazy. Crazy meltdown.
She just lost her mind, Jameka.
She did.
I swear that she just went psycho for a while.
And I'm going to tell you how I knew that. She had snot coming down her nose and would not wipe it. Like, I went inside and got her some tissue. She was just talking, and it was just like all... I'm not talking about a little string. I'm talking about all right here. And she wouldn't wipe it. She wouldn't do anything. I'm like, she's gone. Like, Jen, makeup, gotta wear makeup, and you
Not
got
there.
snot just sitting there. I was like, she's gone. And then when I gave her the tissue, she still didn't wipe.
You're like, no, use it.
I was like, oh gosh. Come back, please. Get yourself together.
Yeah. Put your head back on.
Yeah, she...
Here's your brain.
was so mad.
Like, I know slop will give you slop brain, but...
Yeah.
She's probably as mad she was losing, too. Nobody likes to lose.
Yeah.
Not, especially no one in this game. We're all so competitive.
Yeah.
And hates to lose.
I know I did. Then I was mad because then Edie says, all that... What did he say? All that working out. Not even working out, but... I don't know, stretching or... Yeah, all that stretching before the game didn't help you out. Sorry. It's like, shut up.
Stupid. Yeah.
Like...
Couldn't you see him running around picking up the rats?
Girl, I would have died. because he looks funny in his tennis shoes.
Yeah, he does.
So I would have died like that.
He does. He looks funny in his flip-flops, too.
Yeah, he does. It's just like, who thought that we would ever prefer that he have on the busted up,
Nike.
no, are they Nike? Those black boots.
Oh, no. Like Harley Davidson.
Yeah, with the hole at the toe part, the mouth is talking. Like, let's put them things back on and the tennis shoes and flip-flops. Please. We'd rather see you in that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Did I tell you that Eric's, remember yesterday morning when you guys were in the bathroom and I was in the kitchen, he said he could hear us in here, like yelling at each other.
Who?
That was before POV. Eric was up here yesterday morning, and like it was before I went in the diary room. I was like making a bagel in the kitchen. You and Danielle were like getting ready in the bathroom, and we were like yelling back and forth. He said he could hear the whole conversation up here.
How?
And he just said we were so loud.
Oh, really?
I was like, really? I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, no, actually, I could believe that. And you say he was in the bathroom, right? Up here?
Yeah, he was up here.
Because when I was, this was the night before. So this is Wednesday. Again. Must have been after ED got out of the hot tub Wednesday night before Jen's eviction. And I had to go use the bathroom. Well, he was showering up here. And he was saying, yeah, she's gone. She's gone. And I'm like downstairs in the bathroom, but I could hear it. Like, yeah, I could make out what he was saying, and then he like and was stomping like during the shower. It's like, okay, but I think he was still like yelling, singing, like.
Yeah, there hasn't been any more fights from Dick and Danielle. Remember?
Yeah. But what was that all about, though? What was the purpose then? If you kind of think it's fake too, or you just wouldn't rule it out? Oh, you totally agree it's fake?
I'm like kind of in the middle, but I don't know. But I could totally see her just ripping his head off too.
If his eyes weren't a little red from crying, like the first time they were a little red, nobody else saw them because I had to tell y'all they were a little like he was pissed. I don't know about the other times with the trash bags dropping and stuff. I think that he feels that he looks out for Danielle, but Danielle would kind of put him underneath the bus which I think that's what frustrates him. Excuse me. Amber's probably going to talk to you because she said she was mad. This is before I went to bed. She was still, I don't know, her eyes were open. I came in the room later. She was like, I wanted to talk to Jess today. You know, she told me she wanted to talk to me and I wanted to talk to her. I was like, well, you know, they were up here. I was like, well, don't go up there because, they hadn't come down yet. I'm like, you don't want to be that person that interrupts or, you know, just. I said, I'll tell her that you did want to talk to me and that it wasn't just like she didn't talk to me, I ain't talking to her kind of thing.
Oh,
but she did.
It's kind of like, because ever since the whole Dustin thing, we said we were going to talk, we never did. It just seems like so much stuff like happens that it's like you're almost forced just to move on.
Yeah.
It's like I still would like to like chat with her, and plus I nominated her this week, so.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, you know.
Alright, I'm gonna go start on dinner because I'm hungry now.
You want some help? You sure?
Yeah, if you want to lay up, no, you good.
I told you I would help you.
Yeah, you did, but what did I tell you? Enjoy your HoH week.
Oh, stop. I'll come down there. I need to get up anyways.
That's because I'm getting hungry. I'm trying to think of it. I still didn't tell you what I wanted to tell you at dinner, though. I don't know what that was.